What's up, y'all? Put in work again. I'm again. I might do it again and again and again and again. And again, yeah. I know. What up, y'all? Setting up the watch party right now. Be sure to comment. You already know the vibe. Oh yeah. No way. I'll be putting this on because we own the rights to this. YouTube can't block this, you heard? Put in work again. On my shit again. Hey, welcome to the Rel8table Podcast, y'all. We love, you know what it is. We got 1 minute.
Really?
Yep.
It is 8 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock. There we go, baby. Mwah. You already know. Welcome to the Rel8table Podcast. I am Vince Serrano, and I am with the lovely
Jenny.
You already know. Let's go. Jenny, how was your weekend?
What day is today?
It's Monday, baby. It's
My
Monday.
Was great.
Okay. So
I can't even remember what day it is.
Right. That's how you know how good it is, y'all. I hope y'all weekend was good too. Remember, if you want to see your comments show up in the section, you want to go comment on the DMP Networks page. We can actually post your comments. We love seeing that. We love seeing people get on there and just post their comments, and it comes on the screen. So do me a favor, post your comments and let's get it. Jenny, what is today's topic?
Open relationships. Are you for it, against it?
Ooh, and why? And why?
Do you know people that are in open relationships?
Right.
How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Does it make you uncomfortable?
You remember that one song? I forgot who it was by. Remember my girl got a girlfriend.
Yeah, I feel like we just listened to that actually.
I don't know, but I know did it spark did it spark that? Is that what sparked it off?
No, I was on the phone today with my sister and my brother-in-law, and they were actually like, well, maybe you guys should talk about like open swingers.
Ooh.
Yeah, swingers. And I was like, actually, that's a good idea because I've known a lot of people that have, not a lot, but like, I don't know, it's common.
Right. And so how does that work? Like, what does that look like? What is an open relationship to you? And if you're open to it, comment in the comment section. We want to know, are you open to an open relationship? And does everybody know what that is? Like, so Jenny, what's an open relationship to you? What does that consist of?
Well, you'll have your boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, or whatever. And whether you're married or not, dating, whatever, you'll have you guys are both open to being in other relationships with other people.
And how does that?
Just like quick hookups, whatever.
So basically, it's okay for me to cheat.
That would be what it would be. I think a lot of times people do that more often when there's kids involved.
Ooh.
Meaning, like, some people are super old and traditional in that sense that they don't want to break up. They don't want to split up because they have kids, and they think that would do a lot to their head, and so they'll do that. They'll keep that from the kids,
right?
Just so that they can have all the best of every world. Hey,
Lisa, how you doing, girl?
Hello.
Grateful to have you on. You already know. Thank you. See Lisa's picture, beautiful, right here on the comments.
Beautiful.
That's basically. That's the Rodriguez sister, Jean. Great pictures. That's what they take. Guys, so an open relationship, basically, Jenny, what you're saying is we can have sex with other people, and as long as we tell each other, it's okay. That's
right.
Okay.
And that must consist of two equally non-jealous partners.
Non-jealous. Like that is
that possible for... is that possible for both to be equally okay with it?
Let's just get this out the way, right? Are you good with open relationships?
No.
Okay. And why not?
Well, I don't know. I feel like I probably would have been more open to it before.
Before when?
Like, I think once you're already on the way, like if you're thinking about ending a relationship, maybe that's the last piece that you're like, well, maybe if you have an open relationship, then things would go on.
yeah. All right. Hey.
Maybe that is a lot of, hello, Mom. Maybe that is a lot of people's last resort.
Yeah, last resort. Listen.
Last resort. But I did read that I think it was 92% of marriages that have open relationships end in divorce.
92%. Right. And that's what I would say.
Understandable.
Yeah, for sure. Because you're like, oh, this is the last resort. What do you mean? This is like the bridge to you leaving me?
Yeah, right.
Like,
exactly. It's like this is like the smooth divorce. Like
right.
Ending.
So you go and try out people in front of me before you leave me. That way, is that what that's like? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Lisa said, nah, she is not with the open relationships, and I feel you, Lisa. Listen, I sit back and I see. Like, now, don't get me wrong, right? I come from a school where, there's people out there who are, they got it like that, where they can go talk to multiple girls and the girls know what's going on. And, but actually living in with another partner, I haven't seen that ever work out. Okay. I've always seen like where people try that and then one partner ends up running off with the other person. Always. Yeah. And they say it, right? Three's
a crowd.
Yeah, three's a crowd, right? Three's too much, right? Because like, how do you actually, like, come on, man, like, think about it, baby. Like, me and you, we have an argument. That person has to pick a side. That person has to pick a side. Or what are they going to do? Be the mediator?
Okay, so what I think you're getting at is a lot of people from like the last couple of months I've heard of others knowing people, and I actually met someone also that they have like live-in girlfriends.
Okay.
2 situations I've heard of that.
Live-in girlfriends.
Live-in girlfriends.
Okay.
And they'll be a married couple with kids. And I don't know how it started off. I never find out how it started off.
Right.
But they'll have a nanny taking care of their kids.
Okay.
And then they'll also have them taking care of them in the bedroom.
So I'm smashing the nanny at the same time, and you're smashing the nanny.
I wonder how that goes. I mean, I don't care to know, but I wonder how that goes. Like
what? Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
In situations when the actual original couple is arguing, what do they go to the nanny for support?
And what if I smash the nanny without you being there? Like you're at work or something.
Well, maybe there's rules to it.
Yeah, like you could only smash. You know what I'm saying? Like, Daisy said,
do it when we're both around.
Daisy, your comments showing right now. I want to know, how do you feel about open relationships? Because like, think about you, and your significant other, and then the nanny coming in and being like the punching bag, if you want to say the jump off. Yeah, like, hey, look, like my weight, my stress reliever. Okay. Mm-hmm. Jen, when you get on my nerves.
Listen, I'm just letting you know that if we did have a nanny, she's gonna be about 70 something years old.
And 200 pounds.
Missing teeth, everything.
Yeah, I'm telling you, because that's not happening. Like, I'll be real with you, and I think we had this conversation. I'm not cool with sharing. I think me and you talked about it, and you were like da 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 da. Like, I may, you kept it real. You said like, there was like what, like, I don't know if you want to go out there or anything like that, put our super personal business out there, but I made it be known, like, hey, look. Kissing anybody other than me is cheating. Anybody. Okay.
So sometimes, yeah, right. Like some guys on here, you guys might think.
Daisy doesn't think. See, Daisy, I knew exactly what she was about to say. Nah, I'm not sharing my husband with another woman. Old school marriages between 2 people. That's just me. That's me too, Daisy. You know what I'm saying? Because like, we are not. Like, I just can't. I can't do it. Like, I can't be sitting back here.
Yeah. How long does that really satisfy you both?
I mean, until you get on my nerves, and then
how many people
tell you both to get out of here. Like, like, yo,
does someone catch too many feelings like that?
Yeah.
That third person might start
Jealousy.
acting crazy. What do you got to kick them out and then wait for another one to come along?
Yeah, Melissa says, I don't see how that will end well. It will only last so long until someone gets pushed to the curb, or until you get bored of that. What if I don't like? What if y'all don't mix? Like y'all get together more than me, and I'm like, I don't even really like this chick.
Like, let's say you want to get rid of the girl, and then I wanted to keep her. You know, like then that's a stress on the relationship.
Yeah.
Unnecessary.
And then what? You got to choose between me and somebody else,
right? Oh yeah, my girl left me for the nanny. Like,
get out of here. Yeah, I bought the nanny in. I paid the girl. She took care of my kids, and then she took my wife. How do I look like? Like, yo, so I said it.
She took my wife and my kids.
You can't kiss, touch, none of that. I'm not with the girls gone wild. I'm not with the whole I'm drunk as an excuse. No wet t-shirt contest. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not getting me like that, because I know that I only have eyes for you. And so if I sit back and I think like, yo, I want to put our relationship in jeopardy. I saw this thing the other day. It says, if you value somebody, you would never put yourself in a position to lose that person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if you out here kissing other people, or much less open relationship, like that's like, I gotta pass the cheat. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't going. If they're messing with one, they'll start messing with others. And yes, Jennifer, I think someone will catch feelings. And isn't that expensive for the man? Damn right. Yeah. I'm not trying to pay, you know what I'm saying? I got to pay this girl weekly. You know what I'm saying? I got to pay her weekly. And then, I got to worry about you guys smashing when I'm not here.
How does that conversation initially come up?
I'm pretty sure like you got to be a busy guy to be able to be all right with that.
But you may feel like, all of you guys may feel like that's something that you would never be okay with. But you never know.
Yeah,
things happen sometimes, and maybe that one situation will start coming about, and then it just organically happens.
So,
and then you guys both find out that you're okay with it.
Melissa said, "Isn't that prostitution? Maybe more on the lines of sexual harassment, maybe. But if she knew what time it was, is it really?
I imagine that they have sites or something for people like that are looking to."
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Nannies
that are looking
naughty
to
nannies.
Have a relationship with the
naughty nannies.
Naughty nannies.
Yeah, what about like going to like a swingers club? Like, what about that?
Have you ever been?
Never.
I have never either. I have been right outside about to go. I don't know what happened, but I have been. I have.
Thank goodness for that one.
A little more open to dipping my feet into that, but like it never happened, so that was fine.
Yeah, see, I'm not fine with all that. Look, she's like, that's not. Yeah,
I thought it would just be fun, just to see what kind of what happens in those spots,
Yeah, so my boy, he be going to those spots, and he tell me like, especially in New York, that a lot of people are more open minded to that. There's like secret societies and stuff like that, and I was invited, but I never went. And you want to know what? I wasn't even really invited because I wasn't trying to be in that many circles. Like, he just tell me like, yo, I met with this, there's like this NSFW, not suitable for work type stuff. And I'd be like, I'll listen to the stories, but I'm not going to go into the, like, I'm okay with listening to the stories. I'm not okay going to the next thing, is not it. So Daisy said, so I have been without realizing it, and that was just awkward. A friend invited me one time, and she like broke it down. And Daisy, if you could elaborate on how she broke it down. What is there to break down? You go into this club and people are having sex with each other. Well, at least that's what the cinema looks like.
Like we have one out here, right? Eyes Wide Shut, right?
Oh, that's
if
a
you
spot?
were to go out on like Adamo
See,
area.
she knows all the spots, y'all. Yeah. I don't even know that.
If you were to just go there, you wouldn't even have any idea.
Okay. So Eyes Wide Shut is a spot that
you could end up being in one of those spots and not really realize it until you see everyone having sex everywhere.
How do you not realize it? Like, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
how do
before you get in, I imagine. You might just think it's probably another strip club or something,
Yeah.
That's what it kind of sounds like.
So she says, Jen knows. Jen,
I don't.
And Lisa's laughing.
I don't. I've never been there before.
And so that's the thing. Like with me, I'm sitting here trying to figure out, where Jenny's been at. Like it sounds like she's got more experience than me. I'm like, what the hell's that at? Eyes Wide Shut. What the hell? I didn't even know that was a thing. But she's like,
it's it's a commonplace. I've heard about it a lot.
So Lisa asked, what are they doing in there?
So if you look it up, they have like rooms. This is for swingers, I imagine. So
you imagine it's for swingers. It's for swingers. Yeah.
I read about it. So they have different rooms, and if you have the window, there's like a window. If you have it open, then you're okay for others to come in the room and join you in there.
Yeah, Melissa said, knocking boots, Lee. Daisy said, well, when I went, it was more like mingling and people just talking. There wasn't any sex, or maybe she just lied. And my dog from DMP said, Jenny. Hey, Daisy's like, yo, she's gone. And DMP's like, you know. Wendy says there's a lot of that out there. You may not hear about it often, but it's definitely out there. Wendy, I know, because I was invited to one of those things in New York, and you know, they were telling me like, you know, it's crazy because we're watching like these documentaries on like Jeffrey Epstein, and there's guys who are like Dan Blazarian, you know, who they pay girls to be around them all the time, and obviously, you know, they're like, you know, eventually they're knocking boots with them. I mean, that's all I sit back and think about. And to some people, that's the life that they want to live. But with me, I just want to hear the story. I don't necessarily want to go through that.
Yeah, because it is interesting.
I mean,
people are okay with that.
All right, I'm going to keep it real with y'all since we're on the Relatable Podcast, and maybe some people could relate. But when there's a lot of pressure on me, sometimes I don't respond well. Okay, so I'm, you know, I gotta be like super, like, I just don't think I'm the kind of guy that can go out there and just like I'm not a porn star. Don't think I could ever be a porn star. You can't get me on command. And like the light shining, too many people looking, like, I don't think I can get it going. Like, I'll be real with you. And so to be out here, I think I'd be more nervous. Like, you know, are people going to rob me in here? Like, I know you can't be just having sex out here. Like,
that's true. If you're removing all your clothes.
I mean, yeah. Like, yo, what happens if I get, you know, in the spot? Nah, I get it. You know, okay, cool. But what if my wallet just ends up missing? Yeah. Like, who am I going to call? You know what I'm going to call? The police? Yeah, what happened? Well, shit, I was out here in the sex room. You know what I'm saying? I was out here in the sex room just like, you know, I got caught with my pants down. You feel me? And that's
true.
Yeah, and so like, and not just that, like, okay, cool. Like, yeah, I guess people have fantasies. I get it, right? I get it. But like, you ever have fantasies and then like they not go the way that you want? Like what do you like? Okay, cool. Like there's some fantasies out there, but I don't think there's some fantasies that I don't think that I really would want to have. Like the whole like, and I just let me know. Like, I don't want to be swinging. I'm real afraid of diseases, y'all. So I'm definitely not cool with the open relationship.
And that is great. That's great.
Yeah, man. It's like,
I'm okay with you being okay. I'm okay with that.
Nah, and that's what I'm saying. So it's like, are you guys with open relationships? Like, yo, it's okay if
anyone on here, I imagine it's more and more of a common thing every day.
Right.
None of you guys have ever tested that out.
Nobody's ever had a threesome relationship, huh? Nobody out here. I ain't seen no comments in like 5 minutes. Who got a relationship where they've been in that they lived with another couple, I guess, or where another couple lived with somebody else? Like, who was that? You know, Daisy said exactly. I'd be freaking out by STDs.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, for sure.
But what if that person, that, you know, live-in nanny or whatever it is, the live-in girlfriend, what if she signs? Maybe they have agreements that they signed, or you're solely only supposed to be with them.
People get married and don't be on that, you know.
And said, "Hey, this is a great topic." And Billy said, "It's very common in the gay community
for sure. Yeah,
to have live-in spouses, or to be like swingers,
a live-in partner, or partners where you just get out of there. And that's what I'm saying. Like, let us know what Billy said it was very common in the gay community. You know, elaborate a little bit. Why is it more common? Is it okay? Like, hey, look. You know, this people, that's mine, you know. Lisa said, this is sounding like 50 Shades of Grey. Lisa, you telling me it sounds like 50 Shades of Grey. This sounds like a whole bunch of gray area I'm not trying to get into.
Yeah, Billy said, why bother being in a relationship? Stay single.
Yes.
He's talking about open relationships, not gay relationships, but open relationships.
So
yeah.
and I see people who are like that, like they don't want any type of any type of connection or whatever, so they can just go out and smash whoever they want. I understand that. I got a friend of mine who's doing that right now.
Right.
You know?
He's doing that. But like maybe they want that person that's constantly there. So, you know what I mean? Like they don't want to ever be alone, so they'll be okay having a relationship with.
I mean, I know the other day he had 2 girls, right? And you sit back and you're like, I mean, not gonna lie, okay, that's pimping, right? But not gonna front as well. Like that sounds like a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like a lifestyle that's not sustainable for a person like me.
It's a lot of
It's a lot of work. I mean, he's in the gym. Involved. He's in the gym. You know what I'm saying? So he's getting he's keeping the stamina up. But I'm not gonna lie, like on a consistent basis, I gotta go and please both of you. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Jenny. Like, I'm not Superman. We talk about it, right?
I think there's always gonna be somebody that's left out.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Because it's a lot of work to focus on 2 people.
Yeah, like whatever. I mean, yo, listen, one and I'm done. Mm-hmm. One and done. And you want to sit back and you want to be like, hey, can you ready for another go? Hold on, let me call my dog. Hey, I think it's time for you to punch out. You know what I'm saying? Because realistically, I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of work. And then I got to deal with 2 personalities.
Yeah, that's true. But it could help.
What if she's not clean? What if she's lazy? So now I got just another body out here.
What if your original girl is lazy?
And what if the other one's clean?
Yeah, that sucks. I mean, she's just coming up in there.
Well, that means this.
You just met your replacement, right?
So Melissa says, eventually it's going to get old. You will age and realize you're all alone. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And I'm not going to lie. Maybe you'll find the one that you want by living like that. Like you might be going, other people look at it like, hey, trial and error. I'm going to go till I find someone I like. But when you sit back and you think about it, like, I'm not going to lie. My boy who's doing that, I think he got the cheat code to life right now. Not going to lie. You know, he's doing well for himself. He's young. He's out there living life. And I think it's great, to be honest with you, for him. He don't have no kids. He's a young professional. He's out here living life. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy life. Experience how many times. He's going to be able to tell a lot of stories, okay? Me, on the other hand, I just don't think I've made choices in my life where that's not going to be a good look. I do something like that right now, and again, I just don't think that me and you are going to last, and that's not what I'm on. And I think that if you're in an open relationship, you're not looking for it to last a long time. You're looking for it for like the Instagram, the instant gratification. You know what I'm saying? And what do you think? Do you think
it's not like long term? It's not going to be long term.
Yeah. I mean, it's not sustainable to me. That's what I'm looking at. It's not sustainable. When you sit back and you think about what's really sustainable, relationships, long-term relationships, all these things. Now, do I look like I'm like the dude from Tiger King where I could have like 4 or 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 9, 10? Not for me. It's just not for me. I'm very, very, I got to deal with a lot of personalities as it is. I don't be wanting to have to deal with 2 periods all in 1 month.
Well, like I was going to say that before, like maybe if they're all in different kinds of cycles, then it could be beneficial if you're into that a lot. I'm
not gonna lie to you, man. I don't want to deal with that shit. I don't want to have to deal with 2 bitches. I'm sorry. And when I mean that, I'm like, and I mean that in the most positive, masculine, but feminine way. I don't want to deal with 2 attitudes that people are gonna be upset at me.
Yep. Billy said threesomes can be fun. It's about the sex, nothing more, and you have a strong relationship. And you have to have a strong relationship to enjoy it.
So Billy said, that's all he asked for right now. We're doing a great job and he's enjoying it. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate it. Yeah. And I'm not going to lie. I think threesomes could be fun, right? But not with my partner or the lifelong person of my dreams, right? Because I'm going to think about it. And again, I would sit back and I would put myself in a relationship with you and then be like, there's 2 things. One, you definitely ain't having no threesome with another dude. Sorry, you're not getting penetrated by nobody but me. It better curve to me. That's all I'm saying, right? And I'm being real with that. Because there's number one, I am not going to be feeling like, yo, was you feeling him more than you was feeling me? Like, it better
Yeah,
not
I
be
can
like that.
understand that.
That ain't gonna go down. Number two, even with the girls, I'm gonna sit back. I don't want you feeling like, yo, you was mad into her, than you was into me. Like, yo, I don't want, like, I mean, you already got kind of like a little jealous streak, little jealous streak. So I don't even need that kind of issues. She said, I only call you bitches because I don't know your names individually. Holla if you hear me. Vince Serrano. Mels, I love you, girl. You already know. I only call you bitches because I don't know your names individually. Holla if you hear me. For real. Mels, I appreciate you loving that, man. And that's what I'm saying, guys. Like, I don't want to be dealing with two personalities. I don't want to deal, and you shouldn't either. Like, not gonna lie, if I met a girl and she had another dude, like open relationship, like how? You know what I'm saying? Like how?
Yeah, my friend a couple months ago, I was with her, and she's told me that she had a friend out here that the couple had a live-in girlfriend, and she's like, oh yeah, the girl was inviting me out, and she's like, I just felt really uncomfortable about it, so I didn't even want to hang out with them because I didn't want them to think I was going to be cool with joining in. I don't think that's always the case.
Right. No, and that
still have other outside friends.
Yeah, and that when you sit back and you look at it, you got to think about it, and I'm cool with that. Like, if we was getting together and we said, look, like, hey, this is what we're doing. I don't want no strings attached. You can come along for the ride. This is what we're doing. Like, I don't even know how long somebody would do that for. Are you serious? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to be serious afterwards? Mm-hmm. Like, are we going to move? How do we move into a level of seriousness? Well, I've been through so much with you, even through other bitches. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we ran through chicks together.
Yeah.
That's the foundation of what we're trying to build. That's what we're trying to do, huh? And I can't sit back and say, like, I'm not gonna be okay with that.
Melissa Adams said, me and Sean have been together since we were 15. We went through a phase where we kissed other people. Me more than him. That won't happen now, though.
Yeah, I feel that. I just don't see that being able to work. Melissa, thank you for putting that out there. Sean's a good dude, you know what I'm saying? One of my dogs. And, when I sit back and I think about it, it's like, yo, stronger relationships. Yeah, I get it. You go through some things in certain times, but you better not go have sex with nobody else. You crazy? What are you, nuts? Like, do you know, like, shoot up. Oh, that's what we doing? Oh, so I'm living with you, right? And we getting married. But you and that's just me, y'all. I'm just saying that's me. That's how I would look at it. I'm not even saying that's right. But if you came to me and you was like, look, I want to go have sex with somebody else, that I would be like, okay, let's not be together. Let's move out.
Okay, how soon can you move out?
Right. How soon can we be, you know what I'm saying? Can we split this thing off? And that's just to me, because it's something I sit back and I think, it's sacred, and maybe not. Maybe I'm just the old school. Maybe it's like, maybe I'm just traditional, whatever. And if I am, whatever, I don't care. Like, that's what I am. That's how I am. I'm I don't let people drive.
I enjoy that fact that you are old school about that when it comes to that.
Yeah. So Gisela said, just join, but are we talking about swingers? And Mel's definitely said, yes. Exactly.
She's like, it looks like I made it to the right spot.
Yes. Gisela, we're talking about open relationships, And Daisy said, I agree, Vince. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Daisy, because that's what I sit back and I look at. I sit back and I look at, like, yo, when a relationship, I'm trying to have a relationship with you.
Right.
I'm trying to perfect that with you. I think life is too short for me to be sitting back and thinking that I could handle everything I can handle and still balance you and another person. I just don't think that's
why that's something that I love about you is that you don't put that pressure on me to, like, bring someone else into the room.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't gonna happen. Me and you are still trying to figure things out with that. Totally, me too. That's what Mel said, and then she corrected it with the two. Mel's, I appreciate you with the comments, because I sit back and I'm thinking about it. It's right. Look, if you don't want to be with me, if I'm not satisfying you enough, then you need to go be with someone else. You need to go. Maybe you're not ready for a relationship.
Yeah, totally. Like, I'll understand. I'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean, when I sit back and like, and not even that, protection wise, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
What are you?
That is one of the more important things.
Yeah, cross contamination.
You don't even know what you're bringing into your home.
Yeah, even if I'm wearing a condom, I'm putting one condom on you. We're just transferring with the coronavirus, and that's another thing. That is coronavirus out here.
Like that is even more of a reason to kind of not be
right.
messing around.
You can pass through all types of stuff. You can pass through coronavirus. You can pass through any STDs. You can pass through a lot of stuff. You don't even know what's going on. Some of the stuff, what happened if you got warts or like crabs or something? Like that's not stuff a condom is going to protect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what's going on? Like, I'm not trying to, kill that.
The risk,
Hello, Abba. Good to see you. Nice to see you on the Relatable Podcast. We out here. We're talking about open relationships. Are you cool with open relationships? And if so, why? And
I think that if you guys were to try things, if you haven't, broken into that before, you guys really have to have a huge foundation of trust.
I mean, a huge foundation in trust.
I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
What kind of foundation in trust? You smashing other people.
Well, maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe it's not exactly that.
Yeah, maybe it's like, look, I just don't care.
Yeah,
that's how I look at it. Maybe you just don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Melissa said, Sean was my first kiss, and I was curious, and he understood that.
Right, and that could happen. You could be curious.
It's kind of like.
Don't they have college for that when you got questions? Right? Like, right? When you're curious, right? Go talk to somebody, talk to that. I think the trust is broken once you, so Daisy said, I think the trust is broken once you seek someone else, in my opinion. And Daisy, I would agree with you, so Corona isn't an STI, perhaps if you consider oral, but then even then, And Abba, I'm gonna nope, not for me, just me, old school. Abba, I want to talk about your comment right here, man, because it's the truth, right? Corona may not be an STI, but if you kissing somebody left and right, and they're kissing other people, I'm pretty sure you get a chance of spreading Corona. And if I'm kissing you and you might be kissing other people every day or every other day, I don't know where those people went. And that's definitely violating a 6-foot rule and social distancing if you're out getting smashed by other people. So
we're passing it just by making eye contact out here.
Out here, you 6 feet. So if you definitely slip and fall on my, you know what I'm saying? Then you're definitely passing something. So no, although it's not an STI, it can definitely be passed through kissing probably. So that's what I'm thinking. And even if Corona is not a thing anymore, because obviously it's getting hot. I mean, I don't care. It's anything. I don't want to get anything you got from anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
So if you have a live-in partner, are you letting your kids know about it?
Yeah. What is that? You got a mommy and a daddy and
that's normal to them?
Yeah. It's like, okay. Yeah, like, what are you doing?
This is daddy, this is mommy, and this is mommy and daddy's girlfriend.
Yeah, all right. This is mommy, this is daddy, this is the nanny. Like, aren't you supposed to be taking care of the kids while me and her doing something? Instead, what are the kids doing? What are the kids doing? Like, yo, it's all three of us in the room. What am I paying you for? Why am I even paying you? Oh, we just do a sex creation. That's what we're calling it, sex creation. Oh, my God. We're having recreational tips, guys. No, that's the real shit. Like, how do you sit back and think about this? Like, what do you want? Like, do you want a relationship or do you want an open relationship? And that's what I think the conversation has to be. Am I okay with it?
Yeah,
no.
And what if you guys try it out one time and then one of them wants to keep on trying it out, and then there goes. It's just not a good. If you're both not into it, from the jump, it's not a good idea to even.
I mean, you saw Blueface. Did you see Blueface? You know who Blueface is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had like two chicks that he was living with. Didn't end up well.
Yeah, but these people that got money, they have a lot of crazy stuff going on.
Right. Abba says, why have an open relationship when you can have a friends with benefits with multiple partners? Right. T said, open relationships is all about communication. T, how are you? Definitely nice to see you, T. Yeah, T, I definitely think that, open communication for sure, but I'm not trying to, that's the situation. Like, okay, I think it will be fun, right? I think it could be fun, but like for how long?
Yeah.
Like when arguments happen.
Right. It could be fun for like a month or two, I feel.
Yeah.
But then after that, you're still not, I don't know. Does it really fulfill you?
Yeah, like, yo, come on now. You got to do everything twice. You got to do everything twice. Everything. She says, yeah, I wish I caught Thursday's episode for real. No, T, for real. I think you left a comment, T, and we definitely wanted to respond back to that, but we couldn't see the comments when they're on certain things, but we definitely saw that. I know couples would have a wife and girlfriend for real. And he said basically who have a wife and a girlfriend. And that I get that. Like a wife and a girlfriend, you know, I understand it. I just think it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And some people
I mean, I don't know how we would have time for that.
The workload would definitely be a little bit more I'd have to condense it a little bit more. I mean, babe, think about it. Like, you know how I am right now with the, like you said, with the time. And there's times where we don't, you know, we go a couple of days without sex, right? But, you know, maybe even a week, you know, let's talk about that. But what, yeah, and she be, I'm not gonna lie, Jenny's a little horn dog. Jenny's a little rabbit. Jenny rabbit. Jenny rabbit. And basically, I was, before we get to that, I would say, what's a romantic relationship without the emotional content? Right. Absolutely. That's just, it's called just fucking.
Yeah, some people don't care to have that.
It's just,
you know,
yeah, it's called just fucking, Abba. See, when it's because the girlfriend has other partners too. Now that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, so okay, so we gonna have my nanny living inside the house, and then you gonna go out and get the D from somebody else. Mm-hmm. Is that what this is doing? And am I okay with that? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You know, I sit back and I think about it, right? You go to the bathroom and I'm following you. Hey, you all right?
Yeah, you be following me all over the place.
Yeah, it's like we're connected. If I don't hear you, oh, wait, is she okay? You're gone a couple of times, even yesterday. You left out. I was like, hey, are you all right? Are you okay? You know, because I think about you. I think about those things. Now, I don't want to have to do that with you and then another person. Like, hey.
Double the work.
Hey, do you know where Consuela is? Okay, you know where Consuelo is? Yeah, okay. Do you know where Maria is? Wait, yeah. Oh, when are you coming home? now you're gonna be hot about those "where you coming home" texts. Michael Yambo, I think of it this way: you'll have an extra person bringing in income. Mike, that is a very true fact. I didn't look at it from the financial aspect
or
the economic.
Way of looking at it, Mike. There you go, looks Mike. Like you and Lisa have a lot to talk about tonight.
Yeah, hey, Lisa. Yeah, listen, I'm gonna tell you something though. Think of it this way, yo, Mike. I gotta put that back on. Yo, you'll have an extra person bringing in income. I'm gonna tell you something. She's also gonna be bringing in outcome. Okay, I'll tell you that.
Yes.
Consuela. Yeah, you already know. We try. Hey, do you know where Consuela is? Okay. Lisa T said it's not for everyone, but the swinger lifestyle is for a few. And some guys actually let the girl go out there and find other women to bring home. Yeah, more gifts for more people. Exactly. Lisa said, haha, definitely, because she already knows. A week without coitus, dude, get love doll and spinning robot. Cheaper, cleaner, less risky alternative. Okay, I do sometimes go a week without coitus interruptus. Okay, I got a strong pullout game, but I want you to understand something. First off, okay, and if anybody wants to know what coitus, I think it means coochie. And yeah, so there's this in Latin, coitus interruptus means to pull out. Okay, so. You know, one of the things is sometimes I go a couple of days because I be tired. I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie. You know, we go hard, we work hard, we do a lot of things. I got a lot of those things, and so when I sit back, I'm not all the time in the mood. You know, she is. Believe that she is. She's like the Energizer Bunny. But when exactly. Yep. So exactly, coitus means poon. Exactly.
Before.
So coitus interruptus means pull out the poon. Okay. I looked that up, and that's a term that I use for stocks, guys. Don't be a coitus interruptus. Don't pull out. Don't have a strong pull-out game, guys. But no, I sit back and I look at it, and I'm not doing that. What about you, Jenny? Like, have you ever thought or seen? Have you ever seen any relationships? You said you saw some relationships where it was happening like that, right?
Yeah, I just met a girl a couple months ago, somewhere I was working, and she was telling me, she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go." It was around Christmas time. She was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go," and she made Christmas presents for her family, but she's also making Christmas presents for her girlfriend's family. So
Shit!
her
You got to think
live-in
about the
girlfriend.
gifts.
Exactly.
Christmas.
So yes, Michael, that is an extra income,
That's
but
outcome.
it's also extra gifts. And if you have, you know how big my family is. That is just not.
Yo,
happening.
you imagine I
It's
got another one with
it's not
like
realistic.
you? Oh my God! What did I
We
get
already
myself
freaking want to
into?
go on a trip far away for the holidays
trying
just
to
to avoid
tell
getting all these gifts.
No, that's her. I never said that. For all those people who's looking, I never said that. But it's true. Like, think about it. Think about, oh yeah, hey, come home to go meet my mom and my dad 2 times. What if they got divorced? That'd be 6 parents. You sit back.
It's just.
Come on now.
It's just a lot of work.
Yeah, that's, you see? And then I got it. Like, what happens if this girl? I'm gonna tell you. Sometimes I go to, and I mean, what's up with your attitude? Oh, it's that time of the month. Imagine I gotta go 2 times a week,
What's up with your
2
attitude?
times a
What's
month,
up with your
like that. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. This one now? Oh, nah. I can't be going through this. 1 person, maybe. 2 people? Nah, not happening. I can't do it.
Are you guys open to it? Are you guys having that discussion now with your partner? Maybe it hasn't even ever came up.
Have you ever had a discussion? Maybe have you ever had a discussion with your partner to do a threesome? And that was a conversation. You said, "Hey, look, this is what's going on," and then it didn't work out that way. And that's something that could be true. Like, hey, look, if it didn't work out, why didn't it? And that's realistic. I know people who have, and I'm just not seeing. So Lisa, definitely, Lisa, hell to the no. Okay. and he says, who pays on a female date? That's a good one, Alba. Who does pay on that?
I imagine everyone kind of takes turns on that, because to put that pressure on one person to always keep paying for all 3, that's a lot.
Yeah, I'm not.
Or do you guys all have a joint account for dates?
Daisy said, I'm getting anxiety just imagining and listening to you with all those people you have to give gifts for. Oh, hell no. Jen. That's what Wendy said. Wendy knows. No, man. Like, think about it. And then I got to go. So think about me having to go to Christmas with my family, and I come in with 2 girls. My grandmother's going to look at me. Oh, my grandma's going to look at me like, hey, Vincent, who is this? Hey, this is my girlfriend, Jenny, and my other girlfriend, Consuela. What? Oh, 2 girlfriends, huh? You got a lot of energy, Poppy. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe guys that have a lot of energy need that.
Maybe they do.
Maybe the girl is the one that gets tired.
Maybe it is. It's mainly to keep the relationship spicy. Sometimes long-term relationships get boring, or it's not exciting anymore, so they'd rather have a threesome instead of having one person cheat and be unfaithful secretly. No, T, you're absolutely right. Maybe that's the truth. Maybe that's an excuse as well, motherfucker. You sit here, you tell me.
I'm with both sides.
Right, you over here. Oh yeah, let's have a threesome so I don't cheat on you. Yeah, that sounds like motivation. That's hey,
you guys already have spent that so much time together. I agree. Like it could get boring, or like just to spice it up a little bit.
Daisy said, I could be wrong when I say this, but I don't think I've met a Mexican that'd be okay with that. I don't think there is one that exists, Daisy. I'm not sure. And that's what I'm saying. Like, not in something serious, not in something serious. Maybe something where it's like, on there. T says, I mean, it is what it is. T, there for some people, you're absolutely right.
And they may think that is the way to make their relationship better, or like we were saying, the last resort to saving the relationship. Yeah. But it doesn't even ever work.
6 months later, they with other people, probably the people they brought into their relationship. I mean, that's how I would look at it. I'm not saying I'm an expert in that. I'm not saying that that's even the way it's going to go. But what I am saying is, in this house, you ain't going to leave me for your girlfriend that I brought into the house. That's just not going to happen. I feel like I'd be setting myself up, in the words of Jenny Rodriguez. I say
that all the time.
Yeah.
I say it all the time.
I feel like I'm setting myself up. I don't think I
want to do this because I'm not trying to set myself. Like, I feel like I'm setting myself up.
Yeah.
When's the last time I said that about?
You said that about me reaching out for the VH1 thing with my ex-girlfriend, actually. I feel like I'm setting myself up. And by the way, every single time you felt like you're setting yourself up, I don't think you have. But you've said that a few times. So.
Yeah, because, Yeah, I feel like I've done that in the past. Oh, why don't you go do this? Why don't you go do that? And then the person went and go and do that, and that's all they wanted to do. Then.
Nah, I'm not with all that. The logistics for a dual party relationship is already a pain in the ass. My guess is the logistics for a 3-party relationship must be a nightmare. Ava, I absolutely agree with you. Like, come on now. We already know. Like, sometimes I can't handle. You like regular relationships don't work, and I got to deal with 2 of you. Nah. So T said we need some swingers to come on and share their experiences. Yeah. We sure do. Yo, bring in
being
your.
A little quiet out there.
Yeah,
and
we're the swingers.
Know, especially us being in Tampa out here, that it's very common.
Oh, for sure. Like half of these people are probably porn stars doing all types of swinging stuff out there, bringing toys, outfits, etc. Not a human. Thank you, Gisela. That's absolutely right.
That is a perfect way. You're right, G, to freaking spice things up.
For sure. We better try some therapy or some more foreplay, but that's not an option for my marriage. Absolutely not. And Daisy said she agrees, G. So there we go. And Melissa says, yes, G. Absolutely. G, you brought in some toys, brought in some outfits, but you ain't bringing in another human being. I just can't see it happening. Not in my watch, not at my house. No. I mean, like, yo, think about it. What are you going to do? You just coming in here, like, you will sleep for sex? Like, you'll sleep with us? Like, nah. And not just that. I don't even want some money.
Maybe that's their form of payment. The live-in person.
You get this D.
Yeah. I'll give you guys sex anytime you guys want it if I can live here for free.
No. Hell no. So I already got that. And you work. So you think somebody's going to come in? You got to watch our kids at least. I wonder if any couples use a blow-up doll as the third person.
Just to kind of get that like threesome vibe in there without an actual being in there. Yeah.
I don't think that would work for me. I don't think that would work for me. Hey, Lisa said lots of laughs. Definitely. Laugh out loud. Which one is it?
You had to have it's laugh out loud.
Laugh out loud. Okay. Sometimes it's one-sided too, where the guy's okay with 2 girls, but not the other way around.
Yeah.
That would be absolutely like no way around is me, but you're definitely not getting 2 dudes. Okay. You're definitely not doing that. I'm not gonna sit in here, man, and I'm like,
yeah, that guy. I feel like for guys, they're
okay.
I feel like guys are more like, it's weird because they're insecure about other things, and like to see that, I think that would definitely mess up your head.
You think it mess up my head?
That it would mess up a female's head too much, but I think it would mess up a man's head.
I'll mess up his face first. Like, yo, you have to, if my girl in front of me, and we like cool with it? Nah, not even my best friend. You heard? If a relationship needs to be open, perhaps it's run its course. Absolutely, Ava. I believe that. Blow-up dolls are outdated. Silicone and tape is where it's at. Or TPE. Maybe that's different.
What is TPE?
I don't know. Remember the men's junk y'all last week? Absolutely. Right. And if a dude comes in walking with a bigger gun than me.
You guys had way too much fun with that junk talk last week.
And not just gonna lie, if a dude walks in and tries to put a bigger junk than me and my girl, oh my God, that's gonna. Oh my God, me and you are having trouble. Junk talk, damn right. Yeah, you ain't putting no junk near my girl's trunk. I'm telling you. And if you do, I'm shooting you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I just can't deal with that. Nah, you ever that crime of passion? I just lost it. I just lost it. I don't know. I blacked out. That's what I'm gonna say. I really don't remember anything. I just blacked out. And that's what I'm saying. I just can't deal with that. It's not gonna be my thing. But everybody else, I understand. And maybe you're open to it. I'd like to know. I think the closest thing I got to being open to it was Mike's saying, hey, it's another form of income. I did like that. That was
where your head is at, Mike.
Mike is laughing. Mike is like, hey, Mike can't believe what we're saying. Diana Ann, hey from Malaysia. Hey, Diana. Diana, we're talking about swingers, threesomes, and open relationships. And if you're cool with it.
Do they get down like that in Malaysia?
Do they get down like that in Malaysia? I'm pretty sure they get down with that in America. So they for sure get down like that in Malaysia. I'm laughing my ass off.
I don't know. You know, sometimes in different places, it's like, I don't know, they have different values and stuff.
I feel like there's a lot of there's dick and cootie in all places. Okay, it's definitely out there. You know, TPE stands for Total Power Exchange, like BDSM.
Oh.
Like, isn't that like bondage? So I'm not into that either. Okay, I'm not into that either. You can't handcuff me. Number one, I'm sorry. You're not handcuff. I went to prison, so you're not handcuffing me. All right. Sorry, that's just not my thing. You're not tying me up because what if something happens to you, and then I end up, I'm paranoid. So you're not tying me up. And Wendy's like, yo, that's another show. Damn right. Damn right. Like that's another show, like Dominatrix. Yeah, nah. And I've been watching the show Billions too. The guy, he likes the dominatrix thing, and he goes out there, and sometimes he goes and sees the dominatrix without telling his girl. You know what I'm saying? And to me,
and in that show, they had the rule that they're not allowed to go there by themselves.
Right.
They had to both be there.
Yeah, because that's cheating. You know what I'm saying? That is for sure cheating. Like, you ain't gonna get me like that. I'm sorry. You just not. Like, oh baby, I want to go be tied up. Oh baby, what? So you want me to tie you up? No, I'd like another person to tie me up and then do bad shit to me. Yeah. Diana Ann says, oh my God, yes, mostly on closed rooms, and sometimes it does spice things up in the relationship. They have a 50 few shades of gray places. Diana Ann, have you ever been in a relationship like that? And if so, how did it come about? And if not, why not? So 50 shades, lots of laughs. Exactly. And just like I said, like I'm telling you,
lots of laughs.
Is it laugh out loud or lots of laughs?
Laugh out loud.
I'm still getting it right, y'all. Diana,
get that put on the t-shirt.
So Wendy said, Diana, yeah, see, Diana knows. Diana seems, Wendy's like, Diana, yeah, you know what time it is. TPE, thermoplastic elastomer.
That's way too long of words.
It seems like you know about that. Like, do you got one? Is that why? Is that why you have one? Is that why you know exactly? Like, you're looking at the box and being like, this is what TPE stands for, y'all. Some people want
Can you send a picture of it in our comments below?
That would be crazy. I would definitely say this is the craziest, the Relatable Podcast. If he sends a picture of a total plastometer letter or whatever that was, emometer, I will definitely laugh my ass off. Okay, I will be laughing out loud.
I'm sure that's stuff that has came in people's minds before, though.
What?
All of this.
Yeah, for sure. It's coming to everybody's mind.
Not the thermoplastic elastomer. Elastomer. I don't ever want to hear that word again. It sounds freaking labby. I don't know.
What would you be open to sex dolls?
No, I think that's weird.
Yeah, right.
I'm not bashing anyone that's into that.
Although I
did think that would be any kind of. I do think that
Although I did see a meme today.
Toys are the way to go for sure. You just got to make sure you got the batteries, then you're good to go.
Ava said she's beautiful. Okay. You talking about your total elastometer? The thermoplastic elastometer?
I never heard that is.
He said that she's beautiful. He got one. Hey, here she. I've not been in a relationship before. I've not found one, but I do have a friend who has a place for all those things. You see, Diana knows.
Diana, T here on our feed is also single, ready to mingle.
Yeah.
So don't forget to hit him up after the show.
Yeah, and if you've never been in a relationship, he will show you how. T-Win, get at her. Okay.
Do you do long distance?
Do you do long distance? And that's the biggest thing. So we sit back and we think about it. T's looking at it. Hey, T, we got you, dude. We got you. Hey, when you sit back and you think about it, I'm still thinking like you can't. We're not doing bondage, just cause. I mean that doesn't turn me on.
Yeah.
Are you okay with that?
That's fine.
You look like you gave that up for me.
I don't need that.
But you'd be interested.
I mean, come on, I'll be interested in anything. A lot of different things. Not really dolls. That's not really something I'd be into. I'm not.
But you'd be interested.
Dolls.
See, the other day you came in one of like these little what was it? The like short skirt girl, naughty school girl. You know what I'm saying?
I like to dress up.
Yeah, for sure. And you were sexy. You definitely were sexy. Uh, eating the booty like groceries. Is that for Diana, Anna, or is that for us?
You guys really hit it off pretty well.
Yeah, yeah. Never say never. Wendy, you ain't never handcuffing me. I'll tell you that. She wants to tie you up, Vince. Daisy, she sure does. Never, ever, never. Okay. T said, I gotta be open-minded. And Daisy, nah, it ain't going on. And T, role play. Listen, guys, we can role play all we want, but I'm not really into the tie-up stuff, and you can't catch me in latex. I'm not gonna put that, maybe you could get us like, we play the goons or something, and maybe get me in a ski mask, you know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna get me, in a latex, man. And can't say no if you've never tried it. T,
is he talking about the doll?
I don't know. Is he still talking about the latex, or is he talking about eating the booty like groceries? I've done that, and I think I've done that with you. And I sit back and I think about it, like that's not so bad to me, but you cannot tie me up and then like get me to like
Speedos?
Speedo. No, we ain't doing Speedos neither. I wear briefs. I wear boxer briefs.
Nah.
I wear boxer briefs. Lots. Laugh out loud. I did love someone in a long distance before till I found out he was married. I did bring him to Malaysia, and he broke up with me on Valentine's Day. Diana. Dumb. That sucks. 8:54. We still got some time. We still have some time. So, guys, let's go. Did someone bring? Oh, let's see. Here we go. It's a game changer. I was told with the groceries. It is a game changer, but I feel like you have to have a time and a place for that. That's got to be something that you bring out. You can't do it all the time. You have to bring it out the bag, and you got to be in the mood. Okay. There's certain times where it's okay, certain times when it's not. And that's just how I think. It's not an everyday thing. You got to really catch people in the mood. Now, maybe again, will I get in the mood for handcuffs? Never. Doesn't turn me on. I'm actually going to feel a little tied up, a little, bring back old memory.
Sorry, I'm a little tied up.
Yeah, for sure. Tying me up, that's just not something, because I don't like to be restricted. That's not my thing. Does that make sense? It shows what's going on. Okay, cool. It froze just a little bit. So he said, "Oh, gotcha."
He's like, "Oh, wrong chat room."
Right. He's like, "Yo, this ain't the thermoplaster elastomer?" Well, guys, listen, man. Obviously, we like to go on. It's another show. We're gonna be back on Thursday, but I definitely enjoyed what we're saying. So, Jenny, what is the moral of it? What's the wrap up? How do we wrap this up? So, open relationships, yes,
usually end in divorce.
Ooh, open relationships usually end.
Not my studies, but I mean, I read about it. It's like 92% of relationships end because of open relationships.
Absolutely. So T said, "Do it to her. You don't have to be tied up." I mean, are you open to being tied up? You're open to everything.
I told you, I'm just not really into the blow-up doll scene.
But you're open to everything else.
And that's...
Well, look at the time. Hey. Got to go, guys. Hey, so guys...
On Thursday.
To light up the mood, I can pray for you. Dear Lord, we pray for these two amazing people and all who are on this live. Keep them safe and healthy. Exactly. Absolutely. Thank you. Pray for us, please. Okay. It's not for everybody. And she didn't say no. T, no, she didn't. She didn't say no. It's not for everybody, though. I'm going to tell you guys, we really appreciate, those things. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you go to the Rel8table Podcast. We're going to be uploading all this stuff to YouTube. You can check every single channel here on DMP Networks. Thank you so much for letting us on as well.
Behind.
Yeah, it's not that, guys. It's that we have to upload these things, and we just got the new stuff. We're trying to make it better every single time for you. We like seeing the comments. Appreciate you so much for being on. Make sure you tune in on Thursday at 8 p.m. Jenny, basically open relationships, not for us, but you're not putting everything, it's not a hard no for everybody. Right. Absolutely. Well, is there anything else that you want to add to this before we get out of here?
No, let us know how your conversation goes tonight when you and your partner discuss it.
Yeah, talk about threesomes and see where that gets you.
Find out that your partner that you're with is actually open to it. They're gonna be like, you're gonna see it in their face.
Absolutely. Thank you. Hugs and loves, Diana Ann. Good night, everyone. See you guys Thursday, 8 p.m.
Bye, guys.
Appreciate you guys. You guys have a blessed and beautiful day. Good night.
Bye.